Have you ever been watching a video where people read Reddit stories and think, why is everybody agreeing so much? I want to see some arguments. Well, in this podcast, that's what we do. We argue. Welcome to Reddit Court. My name's Nick Moondoggy. In this court, we do 4 rounds of debating. Our 2 lawyers that we have here today as guests will be doing the first 2 rounds. Then, me will step down from the judge stand and debate these 2 as a lawyer. I'm not only the world's fairest judge, I'm also the world's best lawyer. I went to a very good law school. And now, without further ado, let's welcome our 2 lawyers and get into it.
Hi everyone, hey, it's Amy K, also known as Amy Klein. I dress up for fun on the internet and also do little skits about comic books, films, TV, anything you would consider media. It's up my alley.
Hi, my name is Elena, also known as TinyHatsForTinycats on TikTok and YouTube, and I like to make little animations.
Am I the asshole for refusing to take my shoes off in my friend's house, causing his wife to cancel the D&D session for everyone? I, 38 male, was invited to a D&D session with 4 other people at my friend Alex's house. When I got there, Alex is a 34-year-old male. When I got there, his wife answered the door and immediately asked me to take my shoes off because they have a strict no shoes policy due to them having a crawling baby. I explained that I have a medical condition called EBS, which makes the skin on my feet extremely fragile. Even mild friction or pressure can cause painful blisters and tears, so I have to wear supportive shoes with cushioned orthopedic insoles at all times, even indoors. Walking barefoot or just in socks causes me pain and can lead to bleeding. She suggested I put grocery bags or socks over my shoes, but I told her that's unsafe for walking and honestly just insulting. She said she can't compromise her baby's health for my comfort. When Alex came to the door, he told me to just deal with it for a couple hours, or I wasn't welcome inside. I told him I wasn't going to risk injuring myself over a D&D session, and if my shoes were that big of an issue, I'd respectfully leave. As I walked back to my car, I overheard his wife telling the other guests that were already there that the night was off because I made a huge scene at the door. Later, I got a group text from Alex saying he was canceling D&D night because it's not fair to expect everyone else to pretend nothing happened. Some mutual friends say I overreacted and could have just sucked it up, while others think Alex and his wife were ridiculous for ruining everyone else's plans just because I decided not to stay. So, am I the asshole? Top comment is, don't know why you couldn't just cover your shoes with bags. Okay. And for the coin toss, guess number 1 through 3, Amy.
2.
Elena, guess number 1 through 3?
3.
It was 3. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay. I need to get I think a Discord bot would be nice for this. But I just keep forgetting. Okay, it's tails. So Amy gets to choose. Do you think this? Do you want to side with the fact that this guy's an asshole, or do you want to side against the fact of him being an asshole?
Oh gosh, I honestly didn't expect me to be able to pick. I feel like this is a lot of pressure right off the bat. You know, I wish I could be a fence sitter because I feel like he's not an asshole for having a medical condition, but the way he reacted is kind of asshole-ish. So I'm going to say that he's not the asshole. I will say he's not the asshole.
Okay, so Elena, that means immediately you get to say that he is. And since since Amy won the coin toss, she can also decide, does she want to be the opening statement or do you want her to be the opening statement?
It's all you, Tiny Hats for Tiny Cats.
All right. Opening statement. All right. Everybody knows that D&D is hard to schedule, and so anyone for any reason canceling is immediately guilty.
Okay, great opening statement.
See you next week.
Amy,
and we're done.
Amy, your opening statement?
Friends of the jury. D&D is very hard to schedule. As someone who has been on a D&D party before, I understand the problems, but I also understand that D&D comes with friendship and understanding and loving everyone's differences. And not being able to accommodate someone for a medical condition, to me, does not sound like a very strong D&D party. Why this couldn't have come up, that it could have been hosted at somebody else's house, or could have been provided an alternative pair of shoes, or maybe the baby could have just improved its immune system by letting a little bit of dirt be carried in from these shoes on the house. I don't understand why not. It is the time that we appreciate every single member of this D&D party, and right now, I feel like the person was not being very well appreciated. I rest my case.
Wow.
It's a what? But you don't rest your case yet because you still got a rebuttal.
I reawake my case and I let it take a short nap.
No, you yield your time, maybe would be the best thing to say there.
The
Sure.
edit is going to prove me that I yield my time.
There you go.
Nice.
I'll cut that all out. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So, Elena, your rebuttal.
Okay. Let's see. That was a good argument.
I'm sorry.
So babies are the future of society, and therefore, this man should do everything he can to help protect the little baby. And the parents even said, you can wear socks on your shoes or get some slippers. But this guy refused to listen, and I think that makes him not good. That's also bad.
You know what?
Famously.
I'm hearing not good is bad. Yes, that's true.
Yep.
You heard it here first, folks.
Okay. Great. All right. Amy, your rebuttal to the not good is bad.
Mm-hmm. Not good is bad, and babies are the future of our society. But let me paint you a little bit more of a picture here, okay? Have you ever tried to walk around with socks that don't have those little grippy dots on the bottom? It's unsafe. And frankly, you want to know what hurts a baby a lot more than just a little bit of dirt? Squishing it because you accidentally slipped and fell on it because you were walking around with socks covering your shoes. I would say that is arguably a lot more harmful. And for that reason, I think that D&D should not have been hosted at a place that had a young child in the first place, if I can be quite honest. If anything, I should say that the asshole is the baby in this situation, if I'm allowed to bring in a different different person.
You want to send the baby to jail? All right.
It's actually the baby.
The baby was the whole problem the whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you were deciding, right? Whether the baby was wrong?
Yeah. So, as a jury, we decide the baby should go to jail. Actually, we're
So did he think about getting born, like, later?
That's a good point. You're ruining D&D. Sorry. No. Any closing statements from either side of the bench? Okay. So, as a great and powerful judge, I will say Amy was doing a lot of hearsay, and Elena did not call objection on any of that. But a lot of hearsay for the baby could have been older. I think it's hard to schedule D&D. It is very hard to schedule D&D. This guy was being a little inconsiderate and could have just wore bags on his feet. I agree. It's a little embarrassing, but it's not like D&D is like a stand up and walk around and like do stuff game. So why would it be such a big deal to just wear bags on his feet? Oh, you know what? I took myself away from... See, I was starting to agree with Amy's side, but then I realized, no, this guy is kind of a dick, because, like, why is it that big of a deal?
I think what I'm just more shocked about is that you said the guy was, what, 38?
Yeah, he's 38. He cares this much.
In his 38 years of existence, no one has ever objected to him wearing shoes inside the house. This is the first time he encountered this problem. This is more what I'm confused about.
I don't think I've ever not worn shoes in the house. Also, he could have just brought an extra... he could have just brought an extra pair of shoes. They could have
Yeah,
planned
you wear
it.
shoes in your house alone?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
How does he walk in his own house, though? Does he have house slippers? Can't he bring, like, house slippers with
Yeah,
him?
why can't he just bring house shoes? Okay, so Elena's one. Amy...
That's my closing statement is he should have some house slippers, like a civilized human being.
Amy was starting to gaslight me into thinking this guy wasn't kind of a dick.
My closing statement is that I feel really bad for this guy because not being able to walk around barefoot would be really, really sad for me. But at the same time, I find it hard to believe that in almost 40 years of existence, this issue has never been brought up once.
Also,
Yeah, the dogs need to be free. Free the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah, he is sitting down playing D&D. There's no reason he can't just either bring another pair of shoes that you don't wear around outside, or you knew they had a baby that crawls. But they also could have just put the baby in a different room. I mean, why has the baby got to be in the room with him? Regardless, I think Elena's right. This guy is an asshole.
No.
Amy has lost her first case as a judge or as a lawyer in this court.
First and last case I'll ever lose, I'll tell you that.
Okay, about to go on a winning streak. Great.
Mark my words.
Okay, great. Awesome. On to the next story. Cool.
Woohoo!
Sorry, I yell a lot.
No, that's okay.
Okay, we'll just go to the next one. Which is, am I an asshole for letting my girlfriend stop coming over actually I wanted to say, it's wild Amy had the choice and she actually picked against Reddit. Reddit did say that guy.
I know, I had read that one before actually, and I'll be honest, I kind of picked it because I just feel bad for the guy in the first place, that it seems like he's got some kind of severe medical disability, so I never want to assume that person's the asshole for having to deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
And also, I think I'm also just really out of my depth with this case because Canadians, we do not wear our shoes inside. Like, that is a sin. I cannot imagine.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just wild.
You're going to get dirt everywhere.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
If you're going to go to your friend's house and you have this condition, regardless of them having a baby, you would just bring other shoes, I think. You know?
I just can't believe he's never brought an indoor pair of shoes before in his life. Like, I also wonder, like, do they live somewhere where it's incredibly muddy all the time? Like, how much dirt was he realistically tracking into the house?
Well, I mean, even outside, think about, like, just random animal pee and stuff that could be on the ground that you don't even know about that you can bring inside, you know? Like,
this is true. Just puddles of it.
Yeah. We all know when you walk outside, you just walk around in puddles of animal pee.
Yeah. Yeah,
purpose.
for the baby.
Oh, yeah, I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I seek it out, actually, you know.
I don't want anyone tracking my scent on the way home. Ever since I saw Twilight and they could track Bella's scent, I got scared. So now I seek out badger piss.
Yeah, you do the slides with the socks, and then you just piggy dipping in the piggy pond.
Piggy dipping in a piggy pond. That's crazy. Okay. Great.
This is going to be like the post-credit scene for the podcast.
Yeah.
I can feel it right now.
Well,
Wait, doesn't everybody do that?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Piggy dipping. Oh my god.
I will say we have been after cases, like after it's called, we have been talking after them, so it's okay.
Oh,
like it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
I think that was funny as hell. That's a clip. Elena got a clip.
Yeah, clip that chat. No,
Clip that.
Yeah, I am live streaming this right now, actually. So
you're modded.
I'm modded. Yeah, everyone's modded.
Yeah.
I don't ban
and
people,
also simultaneously banned.
Yeah. I mod them and then I
banned all the mods. Yeah.
And then I ban them.
You give it and you take it away.
Exactly. You get the pride of being a mod for about 3 seconds and then you get banned. It's pretty great.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. This is not a democracy.
No, I'm the only mod. Okay.
I'm the mod now.
Oh God, we Captains Phillips the podcast. Okay, am I the asshole for letting my girlfriend stop coming over in the mornings after my mom's friend complained about her showering? This is voted everyone sucks, by the way.
Okay.
Which I forgot to say the first one.
So it's an even playing field.
Yeah, I try to do the everyone sucks or ones that I read and I'm like, this could go both ways. But
because sometimes they're too obvious.
Yeah, and then I like to give ones where the person posting is an obvious asshole to me because I like arguing for the assholes sometimes because it's fun.
I also do like that letting is in like quotation marks.
Yes, letting.
That's already a good sign.
Yes. My girlfriend works 12-hour overnight shifts, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. after work. She sometimes comes to my place to shower and sleep. She usually arrives at 8:15 a.m., takes a quick shower by 8:30, then crashes for the day. Here's where the issue comes in. My mom's long-term friend, who rents the basement, complained that the sound of the shower at 8:30 a.m. woke him up. No, woke him up. My mom passed that complaint along to me and asked if my girlfriend could avoid showering until everyone is awake. I told my girlfriend, and she felt uncomfortable continuing to come over, understandably, in my opinion. After working all night, the last thing she wants to feel is like she's disturbing people just by taking a basic shower before bed. So she decided not to come over in the mornings anymore. She didn't cause drama or make a scene, just quietly adjusted. I later told my mom that what my girlfriend decided, and she got upset, not because of the shower, but because my girlfriend chose to stop coming over in the mornings. My mom insists that wasn't her intention, but from our perspective, asking someone not to shower after night shift pretty clearly sends a message that the presence is disruptive. For context, I also pay rent in this house. My mom's friend has lived here for years and pays rent too. We all share the space. It's not like my girlfriend was being loud or unreasonable just taking 5 to 10 minute showers in the morning, which seems pretty standard. Now my mom's upset with me, but I feel like I handled it fairly. I passed the message along, my girlfriend made a calm and mature decision, and now somehow I'm caught in the middle. Am I an asshole for not pushing back harder on the complaint or for letting my girlfriend decide to stop coming over in the mornings? And the top comment says, 8:30 a.m. is not early to be showering. Most people have to be at work by 8 a.m. and would be showering at 6 or 7 a.m. Your mom should have shut down the complaint and not brought it to you. If she didn't want your girlfriend to act on it, weird, but you are not the a-hole. So we're kind of describing what we're debating here is this guy an asshole for letting his girlfriend stop coming over the mornings after my mom's friend complained about her showering. So it's kind of, there's like two like sides we could take on this, but it's either should he have pushed back harder on his mom and the guy complaining, or was what he did right, if that makes sense. So, okay. Elena, you get to choose what side you want to be on.
All right, yeah, I can definitely see why this one's a gray area, but I think I'm going to have to defend the OP here.
Okay, and Amy gets kind of not OP, kind of like the guy, and it's rude to be showering that early in the morning.
No. Oh, God.
All right. Elena, do you want opening or do you want Amy to have it?
I'll do opening again.
Great. Go ahead.
All right. OP here has decided to stop letting his girlfriend come over to shower in the morning. And I think that's probably for the best since the girlfriend's not on the lease. So I think he has every right. She has her own place, and I think she should be showering in her own place.
Wow. Okay, Amy.
I can't believe I got gagged by law being brought up in a court. I got shot.
That's true. He does pay, the guy who complained does pay rent. The boyfriend pays rent, and the mom pays rent.
And the person who's being screwed over.
Yeah, the girlfriend does not pay rent. She has her own place. Amy, your opening statement.
I know, the way that I'm completely blanking right now. Okay, friends of the jury. I would say that the boyfriend has a right and a responsibility to stand up for his girlfriend. And his, as a rent-paying individual in this house, he has the right to have individuals over, presumably to have guests over. 8:30 a.m., I would say, is an incredibly normal time. And if anything, I would say that the real asshole in this situation is the fact that apparently this shower is so loud, it is impossible to sleep through. So in that sense, I think if the boyfriend had a responsibility here to push back a little bit more, it should be to push for a better hot water tank. I yield my time.
Wow. Okay. We're getting in the weeds.
The plumber is guilty.
The plumber is guilty. We're sitting a baby and a plumber.
And hot water tanks.
Sound like Mario over here.
Oh, God. Do not see us on Mario Kart. Okay. All right. Elena, your rebuttal.
All right. So I do agree that people have a right to have guests over, but She's using a shared utility. And she's not paying rent for that shared utility. So, and 8:30, it seems like it's not too early, but she works night shifts. What if the dude in the basement also works a second or third shift job, and he's trying to take a little nap, and he's trying to get his sleep in, and the plumber really just messed everything up and made the shower really loud.
Amy, your rebuttal. We're really getting into this plumber. Okay.
I was going to say, he's catching strays and they're not even a part of the story.
We don't even know if
he should have done a better job.
I have a question for the judge. I'm unsure if this is talked about in the post or in the comments. Is the shower a shared utility, or are there more than one showers in the house and it's just that loud?
It is the only shower that's not in his mom's room, I'm pretty sure, is what I read.
Okay.
So like...
Okay, even
the guy
still,
has
even
a basement shower too, I think he said. So there's 3 showers,
Okay.
I guess. But there's one guest shared one in the mom's room, and then the one that's like a guest bathroom shower.
Okay. Nevertheless, in terms of the girlfriend not paying rent for said utility, when you have a guest over to your house, do you tell them they're not allowed to take a shit because they did not pay rent on your toilet? Because I don't think so. I don't think that's very fair. So, in that sense,
Everything
it being
comes
a
down to
shared
poop.
utility does not necessarily...
It's just the truth.
That one like evolutionary biology law that everything turns into a crab eventually. It's the same thing where every Reddit discussion ends up as poop.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, I do think that the boyfriend is entitled to have people over. He's allowed to have these guests use said shared utility, and 8:30 a.m. is by all means a very reasonable time for this to happen. Has the mom's friend, who is also the tenant, tried doing anything on her part to help out in terms of wearing earplugs, maybe something else, another noise canceling solution? Because if not, then I feel like she's not even trying to meet halfway and she's just mad in the first place. And if said boyfriend yields to her right now with the demand of not having the girlfriend come over to shower, at what point will she stop? Because all of a sudden having people over at 4 p.m. will annoy her, or having him use the kitchen at certain times will annoy her. And once again, I'm slippery sloping this entire argument, but that's okay because this is a fake Reddit court. But I rest my case.
What?
Yeah, it's okay to have a slippery slope because the plumber, he introduced some leaks, and so now there's just water everywhere.
Great.
I like that we have this fake plumber. We already assume that it's a he. I feel like we should just give him a name it's because it's Mario. I think that's why we started doing that.
That's true. Mario's the plumber. The baby is also
Mario.
It's a me.
It's a me.
It's a me. I'm the problem. It's a me.
And then we can all dip our socks and slides into the slippery slope.
It's all coming together. This court really is adjourned. Okay. Any closing statement? Did I already say that? No. Any closing statements?
They should hire a plumber.
Okay.
But like
they
a
should
different
hire
one.
a plumber.
So
they should change their shower head or something.
So you're
If only Mario had a brother.
I hear he does. I hear he's taller than him too, so they could probably figure that out. All right. Elena made a good point about what we don't know what shift this guy works, right? I have worked every shift, like for jobs in the past. Like I've worked at 4 a.m. to, I've worked overnight. I've worked in the middle of the day. I've worked, when I used to work at noon, if somebody woke me up at 8:30, I'd be peeved. However, it is a shared space. It's just the shower. It's not like she's banging around in there. He could
practice at 7 a.m.
slipping and sliding. The girlfriend has a right to feel uncomfortable now, but they should have fought back on the whole issue that it's stupid. So I am actually going to side with Amy on this one.
I told you.
Oh, she came back. Okay.
Only one loss, baby.
But I think it's just like it's a silly thing to complain about. It can suck from the guy's perspective, but it ends up being like it's a shared space. She's not being loud. It's 8:30 in the morning. There's no mention of what this guy does for work, so we can't really assume that he does that. This isn't a kangaroo court. We take it very seriously, so it makes sense to go with Amy. or we execute the plumber.
Both.
I think that's
You both.
the most reasonable and calm solution.
Okay.
Yeah, he gets 25 to life.
25 to life.
To Mario.
The baby has to learn how to eat dirt, and this plumber has to get executed after a life sentence. Okay.
And the baby Mario.
Baby Mario. They have another baby in the prison, baby Mario.
The next story is, am I the asshole for refusing to let my mom wear white to my wedding, even though she claims it's her last chance to feel beautiful? Reddit said that they are not the asshole. I just turned 23 and I'm getting married in October. My mom and I have always had what I would refer to as a rocky relationship, especially since I got engaged. She's been oddly competitive, commenting on my body, comparing our rings, like we're in a competition, saying things like, "This day is as much about me as it is about you." I honestly thought she was joking until she showed me a dress that she bought, a white, floor-length gown that looks exactly like a bridal dress. And I told her flat out she cannot wear that because in my opinion, it doesn't match the occasion. She got quiet, then burst into tears, saying it's her, and this was my... What? And saying it's her, and this was an opportunity to feel beautiful before getting old. And that I'm selfish for not letting her have this one thing. I felt really bad about this, so I offered to go shopping with her to find something elegant and more appropriate. And all of a sudden, her countenance changed, and then she told me that I was controlling and ungrateful. What gave me peace was that my fiancé backed me up, as did my maid of honor. Now my mom is threatening not to come to the wedding, and my aunt asks I should just let her have this to avoid the drama. I don't think I'm wrong for drawing a line here, but now part of me wonders if I'm the asshole. And the top comment says, "Now my mom is threatening not to come to the wedding. Your mother is extremely manipulative." Blah. Blah, blah.
Malala's here.
Your mother's extremely blah, 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 blah. Take her up on that offer. Not the asshole.
Great. Okay, Amy.
I always hate when my mom is blah, 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 blah.
I hate when she gets on the...
You know when you're just in one of those moods?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to be in
all
that
the
mood
time.
when you're reading something on a podcast. It's so funny, Elena, listening to you talk, because I've watched like your animations and stuff. I just like see like Alphonse. And
Yeah. No, most people see Mau Mau now.
yeah.
Apparently, I do a spot on Mau Mau.
It's pretty funny. It's great. It's just great to hear, especially because you don't have a camera. It's just like, oh.
Yeah, it's like a disembodied like anime voice.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so Amy, you just get to pick what side. Is a girl being an asshole or not the asshole?
You would not believe which side I'm going to pick, but I do not think that this poor bride-to-be is the asshole at all.
Okay, easy for me.
You're gonna have a fun time with this one, Nick.
Yeah. Amy, would you like to open or close?
I'll open.
Okay.
And I have one thing to say.
Okay. No.
There is one cardinal rule when it comes to weddings. You do not wear white unless you're the bride. I yield my time.
All right.
Solid.
Judge, I put on to you, what's better than one thing to say? Multiple. Okay? So here's multiple things I can say about this situation. How about, have you ever heard the word bridezilla much? A little concerning here that she's being so crazy at her wedding. Am I right? Sorry.
Mod, get this man. Mod, get this man.
Sorry. Okay, no, I'm not sorry. I'm being right. Her poor mother, her poor old, decrepit mother, she wants to feel beautiful and she only feels beautiful in white. And her daughter is being so mean and manipulative and Yep. And awful to just not let her poor, disgruntled old mom wear white and walk her down the aisle. as twinsies so she can feel beautiful for once. I yield my time for Amy's rebuttal.
You want to put that in the podcast? You're like, yeah.
Listen,
put that shit up on the internet.
Okay, listen. It's baked in irony, obviously. So,
I know. You really kept going.
every podcast, every time we've done this, I when I am a lawyer, I just play it because I've had to. Every time I've had to obviously debate for like awful people, so I play into that.
Oh, of course.
It's obviously ironic. I hope it comes.
No, I know that. I just you put on a show. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. And now, rebuttal that, nerd. We're cosplay about losing. Where's the loser cosplay?
Elena, be able to cosplay a kid sitting in a corner.
Oh wait, no, Elena, I'll wait to roast you in the next one. Go ahead, Go ahead, Amy.
You had that one in the chamber. You were locked and loaded.
Yes, I did.
All I would say is I believe that my mom looks beautiful in any color. If anything, I would argue that something a little bit brighter and a little bit more out there would make her shine even more.
Objection.
A bright
Amy doesn't know what her mom looks like.
You called her disgruntled and all.
We know she's old, and we know she's disgruntled.
No, that's her poor inner self telling her that. All women are beautiful, and I stand by that. And I think all women are beautiful in any color. So if anything, I think she should put something very out there, very gem toned, Get exciting with it. Why not?
Okay. That's your rebuttal?
My rebuttal is I think that my mom would look good in anything. So why pick a boring, basic color like white when you could pick like orange or blue or something like that?
Okay. My rebuttal to that is everybody has their own color, right? That they feel the most confident in, that they feel the most beautiful in. And I agree with my constituent here, Amy, that every woman is beautiful. Thank you, jury. Thank you. And I just want to reiterate that yes, we're all beautiful on the inside and the outside, and we all matter, except for old people. Old people have no time left, and they need all that time to feel as good as possible before they're gone. When you're old, you have nothing. So just let her have this one thing. I yield my time. That is my closing statement. Amy? Amy, anything to say?
The way you're talking, we would think that this mom is 135 years old. I'm picturing Gladys right now from Weapons, okay, for this mom, the way you're talking about how old she is. And if she wants to feel beautiful forever, why not save the color white for when she's in her casket, okay? Then she can really wear that color forever when she looks the best. I yield my time.
All right, we both did our closing statement. Elena, you are the judge. What did you think about our arguments? Who won this debate?
All right, listen up, plebeians. So Nick made some good arguments. That mother is very old. That's just a fact.
I know this.
Elderly. She's counting her last breaths. This could be the last time she wears anything.
So
you never know.
So true.
But Amy did bring up some good points. Wedding white for the bride. Yeah. And then she started talking. Then she started talking about her own mom.
She did start talking about her old mom.
I'm sure your mom is beautiful. This mom is old.
That mom is old. That's right. That's so true.
That's the one thing we know in this story is that mom is old.
Mario is the plumber. Baby is stronger immune systems. This mom is ancient.
If
Yeah,
you are in
we
your
only know a few
20s,
things in this world, and that's one of them.
if you're in your 20s, your mom is old. That's a fact. Your mom could die tomorrow.
Yeah,
That is a
counter
fact.
days. So I'm gonna do a split decision here. They're both guilty. They're both getting arrested. The bride's getting 25 to life, and the mom is getting 20. The mom's getting 25, and that's probably gonna be her life. So
Yeah, I agree.
I rest the I don't know, gavel.
Oh, wow.
So she's ancient, but she's still gonna live for another 25 years.
Well,
No, 25 minutes.
Oh,
So it's an everybody sucks here from the judge. Me and Amy are executed for not knowing how to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the lawyers too. You guys join.
We're both going to prison. Great.
I can go too. We can all.
We're all going to
Why not?
prison with the baby, Luigi, Mario, the old woman.
Everyone.
Everyone's going to jail.
Yeah, the gang's all here.
Great. We're just hanging out. Okay.
oh my god.
So Amy gets half a point. I get half a point. The judge decided split decision based on the elderly age of this woman. This old.
She's not long for this world.
Decrepit.
I think this court is biased. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, you can win them over with comedy. That's what you got, right? And I also said all women are beautiful. I was really hamming it up.
I forgot that you had feminist literature books and you were 6'9". I forgot.
100%. All this blur, I'm hiding my mountain of feminist
Your
literature.
matcha and your tote bags.
My
I
tote
forgot.
bags, my
Just so you know,
matcha.
court is not about justice. It's about whose lawyer is better. Always remember that.
Exactly.
Remember, kids, the justice system is inherently biased.
Better
and I mean
call
that
Nick.
seriously.
Yeah, remember, you can get away with something if the cops don't put the evidence away properly. So,
Never
Do with that
talk
what
to
you will.
cops, kids. Never talk to cops.
Am I overreacting? Am I overreacting for asking my wife to stay at her mom's after I caught her putting something odd in my coffee? Are you ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
take it away, Judge.
Okay. I, 46M, am really shaken and need advice to know if I went too far. My wife, 49F, and I have been married for 4 years, together for 7. She's always been so kind, always making my morning coffee, and we've had a good life together. English isn't my first language. I speak it well, but sometimes I struggle to explain feelings, so bear with me. Over the past few weeks, I've been feeling off after drinking my coffee. Dizzy, nauseous, sometimes my hands shake. I thought maybe it's work stress or something I ate. But 2 days ago, I came home early and saw my wife in the kitchen dropping some kind of powder into my coffee mug from a small, unmarked vial. It wasn't sugar or creamer. It looked strange, like medicine, or worse. When she saw me, she slipped the vial into her pocket and said it was just a new coffee mix. But her voice was shaky, and she wouldn't look at me. That evening, I asked her calmly to tell me what it was. She said it was a natural supplement to help me feel better, but she couldn't say what it was or why there was no label. I got scared. The symptoms I've been having aren't normal, and she's never hidden things before. I told her I needed space to think and asked her to stay at her mom's for a few days. She got upset, started crying, and said I was overreacting and breaking her trust. She left last night, and now she's texting me saying it was nothing harmful and I'm making a big deal out of it. I kept the vial, but I'm too nervous to test it. I love her. She's my everything, but I'm scared she might be putting something bad in my coffee. Am I overreacting for asking her to leave? I can't sleep, and I keep checking the locks on my door, feeling paranoid in my own home. Please tell me if I'm wrong here. And the very top comment with 17,000 upvotes says, you need to call the police. So, based on the rules that Nick set, Elena, you get to pick. Would you like to say that this man is overreacting, or is it just, what his wife is saying? It's just a natural herbal supplement and he shouldn't be so dramatic about it.
I'm gonna side with the wife here to see if I can get creative.
God, see, this happened last time. I did. It's hard for me to argue for the correct side. Okay.
Oh, you find
You're
the
not used
wrong
to
side
being
here?
right, so this is really out of your comfort zone.
It's a first.
Yeah. All right. Do you want to start, Elena? Or you want me to?
All right, I'll start. So, the human body requires a lot of supplements to remain alive. And a good wife is always making sure that her husband is happy, healthy, and has, I don't know, ketamine or whatever she's putting in the drink. So, he should really love what's going on here. And he shouldn't question it. The end.
Okay, great, awesome, great. Okay. What I'll say is that if anybody's putting anything, even if it is not meant to be poison, into my drink, and I start getting sick, I would leave her regardless. I think that he's not overreacting. There was a similar Reddit story I read a while ago by myself, where this girl was putting like metal. Well, it was like some kind of supplement or something into her friend's protein shake, and she didn't even know. And her friend was like getting sick and like losing her hair. But like she wasn't doing it to poison her, but she was just trying to help her. But what if this wife is putting like something that her husband's like allergic to or has like a bad reaction to, and she's not listening to him or just telling him what it is? A natural herb or natural spice. What is this? KFC? I yield my time.
Okay. I can't even believe we're debating this, but Tiny Hats for Tiny Cats, your rebuttal.
Speaking of KFC, everybody loves all the herbs and spices they use, and nobody ever questions what they are. They just go, yeah, there's probably like 12, right?
Shit. Okay.
That's like a lot, but they probably have that many.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, everybody loves a surprise. When someone says, "Wow, you surprise," and you go, "Wow, that's so cool." So his wife is doing him a huge favor by giving him a little daily dose of anxiety to get him started with the caffeine. So he's on. Cortisol is at 1,000. He's on the move. He's ready to be productive. And I think that's good for him, except for the poison part.
I think it's weird to hear me talking right now. Because this is exactly the route I was going to take.
I stole your argument.
You did.
But I'm not on trial here.
That's true. Here's the thing. If my wife was making me go-go juice to go in the morning, and I was dying from it. Oh no, that was here's just a joke. I was gonna say that if my wife was making me like a juice in the morning and I was dying for it, it's worth it because I love my wife. But
yeah, you see, we're in agreement here.
No, don't. That's struck from the record.
We are in court. That's not how that works.
That's strike from the record.
Do it.
No, all I'm saying.
Inadmissible in court.
All I'm saying is that she's putting a powder, regardless of poison or not, that is making him not feel good. So that's bad. I end my discussion.
Okay. Any closing arguments either one of you would like to make?
Nope. I think she's good too.
I was gonna say, I think Mike has been dropped. Okay. As a judge. Okay, well, first off, as a rational human being, go to the hospital, divorce your wife. If anyone slips anything into your drink, no matter what it is, without your consent, do not drink it, and that person is not cool. The humorous side of me cannot get over the fact that starting your day with a little anxiety might be helpful for you.
Oh my God.
Just kind of kickstart you out of bed.
Just a little bit of panic.
Just like a little bit of, just a Panic at the Disco to start your day, Just
everybody loves that. Yeah.
Just a little bit of shakiness. Who knows? I like the description of it being a vial too.
Yeah,
like
the vial is kind of cool.
Not like in a box or something else. A vial. Like I don't think I have a vial in my house.
Like is he married to a witch?
I don't think any rational person has a vial in their house.
That's so true. If you have a vial, but if you have a vial, you're doing something evil. Vials are made for evilness.
I unfortunately keep
crafts or
all of my
evilness?
spices in vials.
Oh, okay. Well,
So
then
I can
I think this
pretend to
might
be
your
a
post.
magical. So I can pretend to be a magical witch when I'm making soup.
Okay, that's actually super
No,
good. But I
no,
think it's
no.
so funny that you're like, I have vials at my house, and also I will be on her side and say that this was okay. This post isn't about me.
Seems like
totally
a
cool and
vile
normal,
bias. Seems like a vile bias. Not gonna lie.
I would say you put up a good fight, Elena, but this is just so objectively wrong that Nick is the winner.
Yes! Yes, somebody wanted to pick a silly thing and I won! Let's go!
Oh man. So you were right this one time. You'll
Yeah.
get that.
Mhm.
I got
And
that one.
don't get used to the feeling because it'll never happen
Relish in
again.
it while you can. Yeah.
So,
Wait, weren't you gonna roast me?
oh,
Oh yeah.
okay.
like KFC.
Yeah, Elena, you better draw yourself crying. Gotcha.
Oh, that's good.
Ooh,
Yeah,
good
got
one.
roasted. Great, awesome. Okay, guys.
Yep.
That was great. I hope you guys had fun. You want to outro yourselves? You can do that. If you want to say anything that you didn't say at the beginning, you can do that. Amy?
Anything that I say here is inadmissible in a real court of law. I was playing a character, and most of the time I was confused and scared. If you'd like to find me, you can find me on TikTok at heyitsaimeek, AIMEE. And maybe I'll be back here soon if I don't get poisoned in my coffee first.
Vials. Okay. Tiny Hats, Tiny Cats, Elena, do you have any vial messages to give to the people?
Vials are cool. Don't believe anything I say. I'm making it all up. Get you a plumber.
Okay.
A good one.
Good one. Yep.
And take showers at night.
All right, guys, have a great day. Follow me on TikTok at Nick Moondoggy, or subscribe to the channel. Follow me home. Bye. Okay.
Bye.